Every trader believes patience is important, at least until the moment they're forced to use it. It's easy to talk about discipline, easy to preach about waiting for the right setup, easy to say you'll only take A-plus trades until you're sitting in front of your screen, watching the market move without you. That's when patience becomes painful. And pain makes traders forget everything they said they believed in. I learned this the hard way, on a day when I thought I had everything under control. I walked into the trading room confident, calm, and focused. The kind of morning where the air feels still, the screens look inviting, and the market seems ready to offer you something worthwhile. But the market has a habit of testing your weaknesses on the days you feel strongest. There was a particular setup I had been tracking for weeks. A clean structure, clear levels, and a predictable reaction pattern. Everything about it made sense. Everything about it aligned with the kind of trade I waited patiently for. But when the moment came, when the price finally approached the level I wanted, it hesitated. It didn't break the way I expected. It didn't reject the way I expected. It simply hovered, suspended between possibility and uncertainty. My plan was simple: wait for confirmation. Wait for the break. Wait for the trap. Wait for the market to reveal its hand. But waiting is harder than it sounds. Especially when you've been disciplined for a long stretch and feel like you deserve a trade. That belief alone, feeling like you deserve something from the market, can destroy you. I watched the chart drift, then drift again. A slight push upward. A slight pullback. Nothing convincing. Nothing clean. And then a move, small, shallow, barely a fraction of what I needed. But in my mind, it felt like the beginning of the breakout I'd been waiting for. I entered early. Not recklessly. Not aggressively. Just early enough to break my plan. And the market knew it. The moment my position was filled, the chart paused, as if acknowledging my impatience. Then it turned, slowly at first, then decisively. It moved against me with a calm, methodical pace. No panic, no volatility, just a firm reminder that I had acted without discipline. My frustration grew. I wasn't angry at the chart. I was angry at myself. I knew I'd made a mistake the second I clicked. But instead of exiting like a disciplined trader, I told myself the lie every impatient trader tells. It'll come back. It was just a small pullback. But impatience doesn't just affect your entries. It affects your exits too. The loss grew, and with each tick against me, the urge to fix the mistake grew with it. I wanted to get back in alignment with the setup I should have taken. I wanted to undo the damage of acting too soon. And that desire clouded my judgment. I added to the position, double then triple, trying to force a trade that simply wasn't ready. The structure broke completely. I remember gripping the edge of the desk, my jaw tight, my chest sinking as the trade unraveled. I remember thinking, if I had just waited, if I had just stuck to the plan, I wouldn't be here right now. And that's when it hit me. The market wasn't punishing me. I was punishing myself through impatience. When I finally closed the trade, the loss wasn't devastating financially. It was devastating emotionally. Not because of the numbers, but because of the truth behind them. I failed not because the market was unpredictable, or unfair, or manipulative. I failed because I acted before I should have. I let boredom, anticipation, and entitlement take the wheel. I let the urge to trade override the discipline to wait. Here's what I learned that day. 1. Patience isn't passive. It's an active decision to protect your future self. Every moment you wait for the right setup is a moment you prevent your worst habits from taking control. 2. Impatience is a silent killer. It doesn't blow you up instantly. It slowly erodes your judgment until you no longer recognize the trader staring back at you. 3. A missed opportunity is cheaper than a forced trade. You can't lose money on trades you don't take. But you can lose yourself by taking the ones you shouldn't. 4. The market can feel your urgency, and it punishes it. Not because it's personal, but because urgency blinds you to truth. 5. Your greatest enemy is never the chart. It's the part of you that can't wait. I'll tell you something that took me far too long to understand. Patience is not a skill you master once. It's a battle you fight every single day you sit down to trade. And if you're listening to this right now, I want you to do something important. Comment below with the one moment impatience cost you the most in your trading. Maybe it was an early entry. Maybe it was a rushed exit. Maybe it was a day you traded simply because you didn't want to feel left out. Whatever it was, write it. Because when you acknowledge the weakness, you take away its power. If this helped you, like the video, and subscribe for more old trading secrets.